And let's play ball. We welcome you to Laser Field in Chateauguay for this matchup between the Kahnawake Bluehawks and the Chateauguay Red Sox. Opening pitch coming up courtesy of Kahnawake, and that is a ball to the Warhawks leadoff, or the Bluehawks leadoff hitter, Cage McCumber, Roy Lahash, and Curran Cross due up here in the top of the first inning. Red Sox lost the very first 2 games of the year which they've played, but now have won the last 3 to get the record back up to 3-2. And the 1-0 swung on and missed. Strike 1. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. The count here on Cage McCumber. The Dukes 1-1 will miss. It's ball 2. And don't forget, here at the Mosquito level, what they end up doing is after 4 balls, they bring out the tee, I believe. So we've seen that the very first game of the year, and it's been a little while since we've featured Mosquito, but that is the rule here. Pee-wee, of course, it's just straight up base on balls. McCumber ducks out of this one. It's 3-1. As the right-hander, Leduc, gets set. Here's a 3-1 delivery. That's in there, called strike 2, and it's a full count, 3-2. Well, before the game, about half an hour before the game, the rain was coming down, but right now, no real signs of that as the sun has overpowered its way to the horizon. The full count offered. That's ball 4. It's time for McCumber to get a try at the stick. You see Bluehawks assistant coach Tyler Cross getting set to bring out the tee. Got a double header tomorrow as well here on BBM, as the midget and bantam B Warhawks will be in action. Cage McCumber. Hits this one on the ground to short, scooped up, the throw to first. Will not get there. And McCumber's aboard here in the top of the first. Now stepping into bat is Roy Lahash. Good try by Justin T-Bear, number 25, the shortstop. There's a swing and a miss, strike 1 by Roy Lahash. Sorry, that was Pascal Legacy, where the third baseman. You have the shortstop as the 1-0 comes in, or the 0-1, sorry. That one's outside, and that levels the count, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Okay, go to 2, right?
1 ball, 1 strike. That's actually Lucas Maynard, who's playing short, the call-up. And there's a cut and a miss, strike 2. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 runner on. No leading. No stealing here at the Mosquito level. 1 ball, 2 strike offering. That misses outside, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Runner on first base for the Bluehawks. As Lahash digs in. The 2-2. Hit this one off the bat. And the force is made at first, so Lahash is put out on the fielder's choice, 1 away. And now Curran Cross steps into bat for the Bluehawks. 2 hits in the season opener against the Redhawks. Of course, that was a game which we featured for you here on BBM. Wearing 55, the right-hander. Runner in scoring position for the Bluehawks. That one's cut on and missed, strike 1. 201 feet down the line in left, 205 down the line in right, 203 in center. And that one's fouled off right to us. And right now it's 0-2, so a good position for Leduc. 3 call-ups here for the Red Sox, 4 players missing from the Bluehawks, so both teams a little short-handed coming in. The 0-2 offering. That one's in the dirt, and that's the first ball of the at-bat. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The Duke 1 strike away from getting a huge strikeout here for the Red Sox. 1-2. And he is plunked. So what happens is that if you draw a walk or 4 balls, you got to swing at the tee, but if you get hit by a pitch, you are awarded the base. So now runners are on first and second, and now Suggy Phillips steps into bat, the first lefty, which the Duke will see here in this inning. And that one's fouled. Oh, it's rolling. It's not fouled. Infield fly, but, well, there's no infield fly there because it did not go up. And maybe the shortest single you will ever see is the ball went about 20 feet in front of home plate. I don't really think they count how it gets there as long as it gets there. Now the bases are juiced. Chateauguay today, Stacy is in. Chateauguay, Stacy, 1 ball, 0 strikes. And he nearly gets plunked. 2-0. The Duck in a bit of a jam. Chateauguay, Stacy, 1 for 3 in the season opener in the game against the Red Hawks. That's in there. That's the 2-1. Good pitch there from the Duck. That must have felt good for him to hear strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch misses, and now it is 3-1. 1 out in the top of the first.
Make sure it's a good one, all right? What you swing at that?
The Duck sets for the 3-1. That one hit to third, scooped up. They're going to throw to first. They get the force at first. 1 run scores. The Bluehawks are on the board, 2 out. And now here comes Jersey Jacobs. Reached base twice in the first game. Red Sox get a big out there. And that's a check swing called to strike anyway, 0-1. 1-0 lead for the Bluehawks over the Red Sox in the top of the first. And that one misses, leveling the count at 1-1. Bluehawks in scoring position, 2 of them in there. 1 has already scored, so it's 1-0 Kahnawake. The Duck sets, and the pitch. And that one hit off the edge of the bat, picked up. Oh, they didn't touch the player yet, but he ran out of the base path. That's an out anyway, because he ran out of the base path. That is out number 3. Bluehawks score 1. We're coming back with the bottom of the first. Due up, Legacy, Leduc Tiber. You're watching Baby Blue Memories. We're back with the bottom of the first. 1-0 lead for the Bluehawks. Red Sox in position to bat. Current Cross on the mound, and stepping into the plate is Pascal Legacy. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Dad, do you have my glove?
You just had it with you. You had it in your hand. Is that it on the ground right there?
Bluehawks on top 1-0. The 1-1 offering. Fouled back, and look out. Ooh. Next is some spectators, making it 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. And he does fight this one off, does Legacy, so a good swing. 2 strikes. Lineup of Pascal Legacy, Clément Leduc, and Justin Thibert due up here in the bottom of the first inning. Red Sox trying to get one back after giving up the first run. That one sails over the strike zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The windup and the pitch. And that one sent straight to right field. It's going to get through and up to the wall. Legacy on his way to second. There's the throw. And they're going for third. Legacy's going to have to slide. And he beats it out. It's a triple. Runner on third to start the bottom of the first. Good heads-up base running by Legacy. Now we've got a pause called as the bat flew right towards the Bluehawks bench. So Leduc, the pitcher, is in. That's in there, strike one. What the difference is with an off-speed pitcher is, you see, Cross get hit with the ball. The difference is like you're expecting a fastball and then that ball just kind of floats its way in there. Hit to short, scooped up by Phillips, and he's not going to be able to get the throw off, and the sun's in the eyes of the first baseman. 1 run scores. And the runner makes his way to second. So it is a double for Leduc, and the Red Sox have leveled the score. And now Thibert steps in to bat for Chateauguay with the score all leveled up. RBI double for Leduc. Ball 1 upstairs.
You're amazing.
Runner on second. Both of these two teams really short. This one misses. Blue Sox missing 4. Red Sox missing 3. So 3 call-ups in the lineup, and the Bluehawks short 4. Third base coach over here telling his runner on second not to touch the ball. He might be called out. Here's the pitch. That one will not hit the strike zone, so it's 3-1. Red Sox and Bluehawks all square at 1-1. There's a runner on second for Chateauguay. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first. Here's the pitch. And that one will miss. And they have brought out the tee as that reaches ball 4. And don't forget, if this ball goes into foul territory, if it's a swing and a miss, then that is considered to be an out. We've seen that in the season opener. Thibert, the lefty, gets a good charge into this one right at the pitcher, and it's thrown over the first baseman. And 1 run scores. And the throw goes into the outfield. It's 2-1 Red Sox. And once again, the Red Sox with a runner in scoring position. 2-1 lead for Chateauguay. Here's the first pitch. It's in there, catches the outside corner, 0-1. That one is behind the batter. It evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. This is Liam Sullivan, the number 4 hitter. Noah Seguin-Lalonde on the on-deck circle for the Sox. Two and 1. Two balls, one strike. The pitch. Sails over the strike zone. 3 balls, 1 strike. One more ball, they will break out the tee. And that one's charged in the center. It falls, base hit, and gets by the outfielder. Taber on his horse, he will score. And it's an RBI double to put the Red Sox up 3-1.
Good job, guys.
So it's 3-1 heading to the top of the second. You're watching Baby Blue Memories. Well, welcome back to the top of the second. New pitcher on the mound for the Red Sox, wearing at number 15, Jackson McCumber. And he will face a Blue Sox lineup that features Cross, Mayo, and Armstrong. Adine Cross. Oh! That'll be strike one as he swung. And looks like he might have gotten hit in the wrist. We're going to take a pause for the cause. Bluehawks only with 9. Hopefully, Cross will be able to continue to play. Well, these two, the pitcher and player, have known each other probably since the day they were born, so cousins, in fact. And he is good. Maybe that's Jackson's way of saying you're my favorite cousin. Strike one, 0-1. And Cross is a little ahead on this one. It's 0-2. McCumber sets. And here's the 0-2. That swung on and missed, and that'll be the first out of the top of the second. And here comes Michaela Mayo. McCumber. Against Mayo. 1 out, top of the second. That swung on and missed, and it'll make it 0-1.
Swing, girl, swing with 2 hands.
Ready?
Here's the 0-1. That one misses the strike zone, and it evens the count at 1 ball, 1 strike.
Very close, swinging.
Ready?
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and it is now a pitcher's count, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Another Jake. Ready, got defense.
Mom, she's under
The 1-2. That's in there, and it's called strike 3 for the second out here in the top of the second.
You really have to back for
This is his cousin Eric. I thought it was Curran that was up.
And here is Mia Armstrong, the 9th hitter in the Blue Sox lineup. Top of the lineup due up after this. And that one fouled back.
Curran the first batter? Yes, sir. Anything you hit, when you make contact and you hit, walk that batter. Hold on. This inning.
0-1. That strike swung on and missed. Strike two.
Put it in there. They're swinging.
0-2.
Good warm up in there.
Comer trying to strike out the side here in the top of the second. The 0-2. And that is strike three. And we're heading to the bottom of the second inning. Red Sox holding a 3-1 lead. You're watching Baby Blue Memories. We're back with the bottom of the second inning. We'll cross in to face Sagan alone, Shudazanakis, and McCumber. 3-1 lead for the Chateauguay Red Sox in the bottom of the second inning. 2 balls, no strikes. Red Sox lost their very first 2 games of the season and have since rebounded to win the last 3. Here's the 2-0. That sails in the strike zone and it makes it a 2-1 count. Got a doubleheader for you on BBM tomorrow as the Bantam Warhawks and Midget Warhawks will be in action. Here's the 2-1. Sails outside and it makes it a 3-1 count. The pitch. That's in there and it's a full count. 3-2. The pitch. That's in there, and that is the first out here in the bottom of the second. Simon Chudazanakis set to come in here in the bottom of the second. Jackson McCumber, the Red Sox pitcher, on the on-deck circle. 1 away here in the bottom of the second. Red Sox 3, Bluehawks 1. And that one will one-hop the bag, 1-0. Bantam B Warhawks, by the way, playing host to the St. Lazare Mustangs tomorrow at 10 o'clock. We will have that game for you here on BBM. The second pitch misses inside, 2 balls, 0 strikes. One down here in the bottom of the second inning. Simon Chudazanakis up 2-0 on the count. Takes a chop, and this one is hit to first. Misplayed, and he beats it out. Good hustle by Chudazanakis as he hustles down the line and gets the first. And now McCumber steps in, the third hitter in this inning.
Second base, guys. First play.
Runner on first, 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Fouled back, and that makes it 0-1. Voilà quiz de Stacy. That misses, and it's 1-1. 3-1 lead for the Red Sox against the Bluehawks. The 1-1 offering. And that's sails outside, 2-1. Runner on first, 3-1 lead for the Red Sox. That's in there, and it's 2-2.
That's a good one.
Stacy with 1 out in the bottom of the second. And he gets this one into right field. That's going to miss the right fielder, so runner's on second. heading to third. And runners are now on second and third for the Red Sox with one out. Good two-strike hitting by McCumber, and now coming in for the Red Sox, one of the call-ups, it's Lucas Menard. One of the three call-ups for the Red Sox. Neither one of these two teams at full strength coming in. 1-0. 3 call-ups for the Red Sox and 4 players out for the Bluehawks. To 1-0. Swung on and missed, and that evens the count at 1-1. That one misses outside. It's 2 balls, 1 strike. A 2-1 offering. That's a little high, and it's now 3 balls, 1 strike. And that sails outside. It's the 4th ball, and it's time to break out the tee here for Menard. So let's see what Menard could do with the tee. Swings and misses, and that's considered an out, so it's the second out of the inning. And now Kieran Sullivan steps in. So it's considered a strikeout for Stacy, and that is his second strikeout of the game. That one misses. It's ball 1. The last game for the Bluehawks, Suggy Phillips struck out 4. 3 of them which were due to the tee, and that is fair down the right field line. 1 run scores. McCumber on his horse, he will score. Runner coming into third, and it is going to be a 2 RBI triple by Kieran Sullivan, and it is 5-1 Red Sox.
5-1?
Only one more run may be scored by Chateauguay, and there are 2 outs, so in all likelihood, unless this player is hit by a pitch, it'll be the last batter of the inning because there are 2 outs. That one misses. 1-0. Jaden Susi. 1-0. Sails in there, and it's 1-1.
You don't look ready, buddy.
That misses. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Pascal, t'es sûrement le prochain, hein? Pascal. Prochain frappeur, je pense. Je pense.
Oui, c'est oui. 2 balls, 1 strike. And now it is a 3-1 count on Susi. The 3-1 nearly plunks Susie. That'll be ball 4, and it's time to break out the tee. 5-1 lead for the Red Sox. They can only score 1 more, as it's 3-run maximums.
Katie, don't run that way.
Hit to first, scooped up by the first baseman, and that is a putout. So the Red Sox scored 2. 5-1 lead heading to the top of the 3rd for Chateauguay. Due up for the Warhawks. The top of the lineup, Cage McCumber, Roy Lahash, Curran Cross. You're watching Baby Blue Memories. We're back with the top of the third. 5-1 lead for the Red Sox over the Kahnawake Bluehawks. There's ball one to Cage McCumber. New pitcher for the Red Sox, from what it looks like. There's ball two. It's like Justin Tiber is in, so McCumber went the second inning. The Dick the first. 2 balls, 0 strikes on Cage McCumber. Red Sox leading this one 5-1 over the Bluehawks. That is in the dirt. It's ball 3. Top of the lineup here for the Bluehawks. McCumber 1 for 1, singled and scored the only run for the Bluehawks back in the first inning. Here's the 3-0 offering. Misses, and it's time to break out the tee for the Bluehawks.
You ready?
Defense for Chateauguay sets. That's charged to the pitcher, scooped up by Tiber to throw to first, gets away! And he's on his horse now to second as McCumber. Runner on second, and it is a leadoff double for the Bluehawks. And here comes Roy Lahash. He hit it to a fielder's choice back in the first. Runner on second. The sun sort of fading behind the clouds now. Ball 1, 1-0. Got some passionate young fans behind us. Really into this baseball game. It's the 1-0. Will miss, and that makes it a 2-0 count. 5-1 lead for the Chateauguay Red Sox over the Kahnawake Bluehawks. Doubleheader tomorrow. Bantam Warhawks getting set to take on the St. Lazare Mustangs. There's a cut and a miss, and it's 2-1. Nice off-speed pitch. Roy Lahash is the batter for the Bluehawks. The 2-1. Chaw, that swung on and missed. 2-2. Current cross on the on-deck circle for the Bluehawks. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. That misses, and it's a full count. Fouled back, and a good job by Lahash to stay in this at bat.
Keep your eye open, all right? Eyes wide open.
5-1 lead Red Sox. Runner on second here for the Bluehawks. The pitch. That's in there. Called strike 3. First out of the top of the third.
Riley.
Here is Curran Cross. He was hit by a pitch
Riley. Mark OK on his name.
back in the first.
You got first base,
And Cross swings at this one, misses. It's 0-1.
Shoulders and knees, buddy. Shoulders and knees.
Suggy Phillips for the Bluehawks is on deck. That's swung on and missed by Cross, and it's 2 strikes on Curran. Tiber's got a favorable count in his direction. That one will not hit the plate. It's 1-2. The pitch. Swung on and missed, and that is the second out. 2 big Ks
Alors, les gars, on veut le dernier, on lance au premier but.
And now here's Suggy Phillips stepping in. Singled back in the first. And there's a swing and a miss, strike one. (5-1) lead Red Sox against the Kahnawake Bluehawks. Here's the pitch. That one will not hit the plate. It's level now, the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Coming up tomorrow, of course, a doubleheader. Bantam Warhawks playing against St. Lazare at 10, and then the Midget Warhawks at 1 o'clock. That's in there. Called strike 2 on Phillips. Caught the inside corner. Right at the elbows. Swung on and missed by Phillips. Strike 3. Headed to the bottom of the third. Red Sox in control. There's strike 1 from Suggy Phillips, the new pitcher, in for the Bluehawks. Facing the top of the Red Sox lineup, Legacy, Leduc, Thibert. Pascal Legacy, 1 for 1, tripled and scored back in the bottom of the first. The Red Sox leading the Bluehawks 5-1. Bottom of the third inning. 1-1. The 1-1. Some chin music for Legacy, and it's 2-1. Bluehawks scored in the top of the first inning, but since then the Red Sox, with 3 in the bottom of the first, 2 in the bottom of the second, looking to add here in the bottom of the third. Here's the 1-1. That'll miss. So I believe it's actually 3 balls and a strike. Here's a 3-1. Ball 4, and it's time to break out the tee. Bluehawks defense has to get set. Legacy drove this one into center field his first time up. Hit on the bounce, scooped up at second to throw to first. In time, they got him, 1 away.
Good play, guys. Good play.
And that is the first out here in the bottom of the third, and stepping into the dish now is Clement Leduc. 1 for 1, doubled and scored a run back in the bottom of the first inning. Also has an RBI. Ball 1, 1-0. It's a really good play at second. That ball was hit on an absolute rope. Phillips sets. That's in there, catches the strike zone. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. I'll tell you what, Suggy has some very good speed on that pitch. If and when he finds the strike zone more consistently, he's He's got a good future. That was Cage McCumber at second, by the way, with a good stop. 2-1. Justin Tibert on the on-deck circle for the Red Sox. And that sails outside of the strike zone. 3 balls, 1 strike. And that is ball 4. And it's once again time to break out the tee.
Faut que tu viennes me remplacer, fait que tiens-toi prêt avec ton quartier. Faut peut-être courir pour moi. Ça prend ton temps.
Bluehawks defense needs to get set. This was another, Leduc drove this one into the outfield, and he hits this one right to the pitcher. Phillips with the throw, and he doesn't touch the bag. It's off the bag, and a good hustle by Leduc. He beats it out. Good stop, but the Red Sox have a runner aboard here in the bottom of the 3rd. And now Tibert's aboard, or the batting, the number 3 hitter. Ball 1. 5-1 Red Sox over the Bluehawks in the bottom of the 3rd inning. That's in there, strike 1, 1-1. The 1-1. Whoa, and that one is going to be a free pass as Tibert is plunked on the hamstring. Seems like he's all right, but he does earn himself a free pass, and runners on 1st and 2nd now for the Red Sox.
Il l'a échappé, je suis allé sur le but, après ça il l'a repris et il dit que je suis là. Ça n'a aucun sens. Ça n'a juste aucun sens.
Strike 1, good pitch from Phillips.
You get the ball with the bag.
Il essaie de frapper la balle, et la balle, pour la frapper, devine qu'est-ce qu'il va aller faire. Il veut que je saute.
The 0-1, hit on the ground, it hits the pitcher and gets it to the outfield. 1 run scores. The throw, and it misses McCumber and goes back into the outfield. And the Sox score 2. And it's 7-1.
Where is he? You got to make sure he's looking at it before you
I got 2 new water bottles.
And here comes
Yeah, I didn't bring the straw.
Noah Seguin-Lalonde, struck out back in the 2nd. It's 7-1 Red Sox. Ball 1.
Just pas ta façon de swing, OK?
Phillips sets. The 1-0. It's now 2-0.
He gets hit, he runs in, so it makes 2 points and we change.
And that's off the plate. 3 balls, 0 strikes.
This batting level.
If you're sitting in the moment right now, you do not swing unless you see something right in the heart of the plate. It's ball 4 and it's time to break out the tee. There's a runner on third.
You were completely right. Next inning.
1 out.
Yeah, next. Wait, I'm on the bench this inning.
Red Sox leading by a score of 7-1, hoping to get one more in, and that would be the max. And on the ground, right to the pitcher. Goods to the cage. McCumber, he will throw. And the third run has come in. Red Sox score 3. It's 8-1 heading into the top of the 4th inning.
Say anything, and then
We return to action with the top of the 4th inning. It's now 8-1 in favor of the Chateauguay Red Sox. Bluehawks sending up a lineup that features Chateauguay, Stacy, Jersey Jacobs, Dine Cross, 1, 2, 3 in this inning. There's a swing and a miss, 0-2. William Sullivan on the mound here, so the 4th different Red Sox to pitch in this game. The 0-2, that's high and outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. As the sun is somewhat starting to fade here at Parc Leger. That is in there, called strike 3. 1 down here on the top of the 4th, and Jersey Jacobs will step into bat. He struck out back in the, or he grounded out, sorry, back in the 1st inning. So he's 0 for 1 on the day. And that's in there, strike 1, 0-1. And he gets plunked in the back. Coach just let Jacobs know that he was plunked in the buttocks, and it looks like he's shaking it off. I'd rather get hit there than get hit in the face or hit in the wrist. So the Blue Sox have a runner on first. Strike 1. Up to the DNA cross.
Watch that ball, you're gonna hit it.
0-1. Sullivan trying to shake that one off. And he's ahead here in the count, 0-2. Remember that the last week we seen that game where the pitcher was taking about 20 seconds between pitches. Sullivan, the exact opposite. It's going at a very rapid pace. And he foul tips that one. I don't even think Cross tried to swing. It just hit his bat and went foul, 0-2. But nonetheless, good job by Dine to keep the count alive. The 0-2. And that is strike 3. And that'll be the 2nd out here in the top of the 4th. And now stepping into bat will be Michaela Mayo. 0 for 1, struck out back in the 2nd inning. Takes a good cut here, but misses. It's 0-1. That gets in there, and it's 0-2 now on Mayo.
Right down the middle, girl. Come on. One left here.
Here's the 0-2. And that one swung on and missed, and That'll end it here in the top of the fourth. The Red Sox in control. We're coming back here at Parc Léger. We're back with the bottom of the fourth here at Parc Léger in Chateauguay. The Red Sox leading the Bluehawks by a score of 8-1. New pitcher in the game for Kahnawake. That'll be Mia Armstrong. She will face Chateauguay, Macomber, and Menard. There's a swing and a miss. Strike one. Timo Chateauguay. Red Sox in control. Chateauguay with a single and a run scored in the last time he was at bat. And takes ball one to even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. While looking at the time constraints right now, currently 7:40, good possibility that the next inning will be the open inning, which of course means the final inning of the game. And that one's driven, caught on a rope. What a swipe by the second baseman. And that's out number 1.
Next time you're here like this, you go back to the outfield, okay? Gotta be ready.
Hit right on a rope. Out number 1. The pitch. Strike one to Jackson Macomber. Doubled and scored a run in his last time at bat. 1 for 1 in the game. 1 down in the bottom of the fourth inning. And Jackson swings at that. It's 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And Macomber gets some chin music here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Lucas Maynard on deck for the Red Sox. The 1-2. That's in there for a called strike 3. And that is the second out here in the bottom of the fourth. And here comes Maynard. Struck out back in the second. The pitch. Hit on a rope to second, scooped up. The throw to first. Almost beat. He beat it. Good job by Maynard. Cross has to come off the bag. Runner on second for the Red Sox. Suggy Phillips making some good plays, catching balls on a rope here, but good hustle by Maynard, beat it out. And here comes Sullivan, 1 for 1. Drove in a run back in the second. 2 outs.
Then you look at the good one.
Here's the pitch. And that'll miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sorry, 2 balls, no strikes. Or 3. 3-0. Armstrong sets. Check swing. And that is ball 3, sorry. So now it's 3 balls, 0 strikes. Armstrong with the pitch. And that's a good pitch in there, 3-1. Good cut, too, by Sullivan, one of the 3 call-ups for the Red Sox this afternoon. That's in there, and it catches the inside corner. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. 8-1 lead for the Red Sox. The 3-2 offering. That'll one-hop the bag, and it's time to break out the tee.
5 listen to the coach's third, okay? First base, guys. Last one.
Sullivan winds up a couple of practice swings and now puts a charge into it. Gets through the center to center field. Base hit. And runners are now on the corners. And the Red Sox will now send up Susie. Two outs here. Plays at second or first if you are the Bluehawks, and if you are the Red Sox, a shot to the outfield should score 2. Well, actually, it should score at least 1. Depends on where it goes. Here's the pitch to Susie. Grounded out back in the second, and that's strike 1, 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and it's quickly 0-2 on Susie.
Hey, Jaden, remember that joke from last night?
Here is the 0-2 offering from Armstrong. Strike 3, and that will end the bottom of the 4th. We're coming up with, I assume, is the open inning. The Red Sox in control. You're watching Baby Blue Memories. We're back with the top of the 5th inning. Strike 1 from Sullivan to his counterpart, Mia Armstrong. 0-1. And here's the pitch. That catches the inside corner. Right at the knees. 0 balls, 2 strikes. 0-2, the pitch to Armstrong. Strike 3, and that is the first out here in the top of the 5th. And now Cage McCumber will step into bat. He is 2 for 2 today. He singled and scored and also doubled back in the 3rd. Take strike 1. Good pitch from Sullivan. That catches the inside corner, right at the knees, 0-2. And Sullivan quickly ahead in the count, 0-2. One down here in the top of the 5th. And that sails high and outside the strike zone, 1-2. That catches the outside corner. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. And now Roy Lahash will step in. 0 for 2, hit it to a fielder's choice back in the 1st and struck out back in the 3rd. Now hit on the ground to second, short. The throw to first, in time, and 1, 2, 3 go the Bluehawks here in the top of the 5th. And it looks like we're going to come back. No, that's it. That's it. That's game, I believe. 7:50. Well, the Red Sox are going to be batting. So we'll be back with the bottom of the 5th. You're watching Baby Blue Memories. We're back with the bottom of the 5th inning. Pascal Legacy up. 1 for 2, grounded out, and also doubled and scored, and hits this one right into left field, and that goes to the wall. This could be trouble. It reaches the warning track. Legacy's on his horse. Good throw to third, and it is a stand-up triple for Pascal Legacy here in the bottom of the 5th.
They're right there.
And now Clement Leduc will step in.
Line up with second base and back
A1 lead Red Sox. That one hops the plate, 1-0. Two and 0. Friday night strikes here on Baby Blue Memories. Just last week we were in Mercier, that PWB game. 2-0. One hops the bag, 3 balls, 0 strikes. Red Sox threatening here in the bottom of the 5th inning to put run number 9 on the board. And it's time to break out the tee for Leduc. He's 2 for 2, trying to get to 3 for 3. Hit on the ground, it gets through the middle, and it gets to center. Base hit. 1 run scores for the Sox. They throw to second. Not in time, and it gets to center. And it is now 9-1 Red Sox. And here comes T-Bear. 1 for 1 was hit by a pitch back in the 3rd inning and doubled and scored in the 1st. So officially 1 for 1. Has been on base twice. Popped up to short, and it gets through. And now the throw hits the base and goes into the Red Sox bench. So that the ground rule is that 1 base is awarded, so the runner was allowed to score anyway. T-Bear advances the 2nd, and the Red Sox have added another run for support.
Put your helmet on.
Ball 1
My hit.
to Liam Sullivan.
There's 1 at second, and if he does a double, he wins in, and there's already 2. Oh yeah, we're not. And
Ball 2.
no, what's the score?
10-1 advantage for the Red Sox here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
10-1.
As the 2-0 comes in. Sullivan looked like he wanted to put a charge into that one, but decided to lay off. Ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes.
So if we get 2 more points, we don't have to lose.
Here's the 3-0.
I think that is.
Hit on the ground, and that rolls foul. Strike 1.
You're not gonna do it. I'm just putting. I like putting the one battle
Yeah.
Runner on second. No outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
I keep it on one. Yeah, I put it on that hand and I keep it in my glove while I'm in the field.
And it's strike 2 now, and it's a full count on Sullivan.
He gets so pissed off.
No, you don't even have one, do you?
What?
A jock strap.
Yeah?
You do? I don't wear one.
You have to.
The 3-2.
I don't wear one.
Ball 4, and it's time to break out the tee.
Oh my god. Are you coming, you guys?
Yeah, I guess. I just have my helmet on just in case.
Are you guys going Mosquito next year?
Nope. I'm going Mosquito.
You're not?
I'm going anime. You could go back to Adam B.
You have to do some 4-seam, some 2-seam, some curveballs.
Yeah, yeah.
And now hit to third. Scooped up by the shortstop. Runner gets to third. And the runners are now on the corners for the Red Sox.
Signal.
Oh yeah? 4-seam?
No, I'm saying
Change. Yeah, no, like
And here comes Noah Seguin Lalonde.
fastball, curveball, knuckleball. Knuckleball, you have to go up to.
Singled in the third, struck out in the second.
That's a change.
Takes ball 1 here in the bottom of the 5th. Red Sox leading this one 10-1, and they have a runner on third as well as first.
use your phone.
We're probably gonna hit next inning.
Here's the pitch. That's in there, and it's strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Armstrong sets. That is outside, and it's now 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's a 2-1. 1 hops the bag, 3 balls and a strike.
Swing.
That's in there, and it's a full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. That's strike 3, and that is the first out here in the bottom of the 5th. 3rd strikeout of the game for Armstrong. And now Simo Chudizanakis steps in. 1 for 2, singled in the 2nd, lined out in the 4th. That's ball 1. Ball, 0 strikes. Hit on a rope. That's going to be fair. 1 run scores. Now the throw gets by, and that's the 3. So the Red Sox have put up 11. All right, so they're going to the top of the 6th. We will have an open inning. We're coming back. We're back here, open inning, top of the 6th, 11-1 lead for the Chateauguay Red Sox against the Kahnawake Bluehawks. Legacy's in to pitch here in the top of the 6th, and will face a lineup that features Cross, Phillips, and Stacy. That's in there, strike one on Cross. He's 0 for 1 unofficially, was hit by a pitch back in the first. Struck out back in the third. So Cross, Curran Cross, Suggy Phillips, and Chateauguay de Stacy due up. Strike 2, and it's 1-2. Good swing by Cross.
Ball, Curran.
Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground, gets by the pitcher, deflects to the shorts, the second base. The throw is in time, and that'll be the first out. One down. And Suggy Phillips will step into bat for the Bluehawks. And Phillips fouls this one off. A good cut there by Phillips. Red Sox 11, Bluehawks 1. Here in the top of the 6th inning. One down. And that one misses. It's ball 1. Friday night strikes here on Baby Blue Memories. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out in what is the final inning of play. The 1-1. Phillips lays off ball 2, 2-1. Here's the 2-1 offering. And that misses. 3-1. Legacy warming up, and he is getting set to deliver the 3-1 to Phillips. The pitch misses, and it's time to break out the tee for Phillips. By the way, is 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout. And Phillips puts a charge into the middle of the center and shortstop. That is a base hit for Phillips, his second of the afternoon. Here comes Chateauguay de Stacy. 0 for 1 unofficially as he struck out and drove in the lone run on a sack. Comes to third. The throw to second in time, 1 down. They get the force at second. Good play by Maynard, and that is out number 2. And now there's one last chance for the Bluehawks. It's Jersey Jacobs, 0 for 1, grounded out in the first, was hit by a pitch in the third. That's in there, strike 1, 0-1.
Grab the bat, please, and move it. Over here.
Here is the 0-1. That's in there, and it's 0-2. And the Bluehawks are now down to their final strike. Here's the 0-2. That one misses, and it's now 1-2. Legacy trying to close the deal. The 1-2. And that's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Dine Cross is on the on-deck circle for the Bluehawks. Legacy digs in. The 2-2 is in there, and that is strike 3, and that will do it for this game this afternoon. The Red Sox gave up the first run and never gave up another after that, winning this one by a final score of 11-1 against the Kahnawake Bluehawks. So the Red Sox are now 4-2. And we will be back with more baseball coverage tomorrow. A doubleheader, first at 10 a.m. Bantam Warhawks and St. Lazare Midget Warhawks on at 1 o'clock. As we see the two teams gather up along their foul lines to tip their hats off to each other, as of course, you know, due to the pandemic, there are no handshakes. Final score, Red Sox 11, Bluehawks 1. I'm Brandon Bordeaux for Baby Blue Memories. Take care. On it.